Yinarai assassini airborne in my moja nananu shegu edigu on my
Honorable Okudzato ablakwa papa yi wode nsem beba kyerese ensem a papa yi wode beba no munim se eye President Akufo Addo na presidential jet NDC for the beya asem se Akufo Addo wonam enhwimu na wo dware egu yeso no onim se nini na eye Honorable Okudzato ablakwa wo ye MP NDC MP for North Tongue wono na wokopeja asansem ne bae na wokopeja asansem ne bae no wotonsa frɛ eye Minister of Finance ewo Parliament se wombra mbeyi ano na ono Okudzato wo ye ne checks ehun se sika no de na yetua every hour eni but na officially e was say yete from aban ye lase minister bae wamba mbeyi Okudzato ne question ano Okudzato bufuye ema wasanso serve order se was minister ba ene e ka se minister beba minister ka se obeba embra wo beba no na womba ene Okudzato ba abonten ede ebufuo be kasae ye wo na yete se minister no eba na minister ne bae no question na Okudzato bisaye Ghana yepe answer no amba Okudzato de ebufuo ebe ka se President Akufo Addo na mebu no wo mumbu Ghana fo because akwa da ne question kesi na Ghana fo enkrofo epe answer amba na yenim se at least from the public outrage Ghana fo ede ya asem ekan ye no minim se ye wo krank e bia obeka se ade we de ende plane ni mame nkonko fabium etiefo ye wo hwan se ende Okudzato ablakwa asanso de aba biom se President Akufo Addo asanso akwa plane fufro biom ama Ghana yetua $3.46 million eye nansen trip okoye ewo England and Germany no yetua $3.46 million na trese the first eba ya ye kan ho asem a ye kan bo President Akufo Addo echi ne kra no onbe so mo trend se wo mo ente iti Okudzato ede write up titintin bi aba asanso ede pictures of some new private jet here President Akufo Addo sanso ekofa ayi na ehon pictures ene da screen so sisi a wo hwe no utumi hu no say yes private jet papa TV ebom utumi hu je say enkonwa no masa enye easy o mpapa pebi share also did the president of Ghana there so did the eno I'm say no be dware bathroom masa enya asem ketwa ti Okudzato akwa pictures of new one no aba but before that no hwe masa hey sika be de da che senya mishrayen o senya mishrayen eni eno ho pictures no de aba no hwe ba yanko ni enko readi ensem a Okudzato ebe troye efa sa new one we ho na mesremo ende your first time wa ha subscribe na click the notification bell on so we and the latest news be about one sa ebe can we have a new YouTube channel link no e comment box ni mo click na subscribe e mai yanko nsem ni mo now yanko kenkan meba ye be kenkan ewa ye be kenkan na ya trete ase ama enkrofo ehu de eko Radio Yesu Kristo oh my God pa just we the perfect way perfect perfect example of daddy lumanenium just say enya de wo campo na yetie enya de wo kan na yetie etie for yen konsem ni mu na yen ko read the entremo any now let's read it. There is it. See, it has become absolutely imperative to demand a national policy on presidential travels akin to what pertains in other jurisdictions. Into the opening paragraph, Okudzato sisi ade enhu ehia se Ghana yebeye emra afa president na kwentu ho na okọ aman foforo so a saa na wo moye. Or say this is most crucial to avoid the wanton abuse of discretion by President Akufo Addo at the expense of the sovereign taxpayer. Or see the entire was say yes I dey we say sisi ano we hu no say President Akufo Addo won fa Ghana for ho ye sika no de ani de wo di no nyafo or abuse no eno hu ti na was sisi ano ye hye samra no. Or in many other jurisdictions, presidential travels are regulated by strict policies which mandates presidents to use presidential aircrafts for official purposes. Indeed, other countries such as the USA, presidents are obliged to reimburse the state if presidential aircraft are used for private business. That private business includes political campaigns and political fundraising events. Clearly, richer countries whose benevolence we are depending on to come to our aid with COVID-19 vaccines, as our president pleaded with the Germans a few days ago, are undoubtedly doing much better than us in ensuring that taxpayer funds are not dissipated in catering for the lavish lifestyles of insensitive leaders. Ose ukop krobi so to say USA a ehun kre hia say presidents no womo reimburse the states womo sanso de sika no emma eye oman no say presidents no use presidential aircraft for no president ankasa ne personal gainer. President ne etia oman ne ka or no president ne de ne sika etia oman no because private jets no ana plane no ye hu ne say e oman ne dia na ya say womo aye kwosere wo muska anansen endra story eba President Akufo Addo call Germany ade ba ko efi mu aba ne say Germany for say womo cheyen coronavirus vaccine e duro no womo cheyen 1.5 million into o say nkrofo ya ye dan womo boayen coronavirus ye gi sike free omo ho no womo presidents efa jets ediko baby a presidents nankasa na etia enye wo man no na yen a ye kwa akosre sika ewo nkrofo yi ho ye kwa na trese ye de ye pese ye trese ye wo sika wo sika nka wo kosre sika wo ni bakro na akosre sika wo ni ho no wono ni presidents can use jets na wo use no. Also from our continuous monitoring, President Akufo Addo still prefers to use VIP charter jets for his European travels despite being in firm possession of Ghana's presidential jet. The Dassault Falcon 900 EXC, which remains in pristine condition and can fly non-stop to all those European destinations. Or say, wamu monitor President Akufo Addo ehune say, nansenya anase bebi obeko abroche bia no. Still, luxurious jet na no yusu. Meanwhile, private jet ya to say president in use a president bia ba ya wo yusu ye no. Sa private jet no ya ade a ewo ho ehun ento chema ba ko sei. Also, since Ghana received the President Kufuor ordered Falcon in 2010, both President Mills and President Mahama have used the long-range aircraft for all presidential travels. The records show that there were only 2 instances where the communications squadron of the Ghana Air Force requested that alternative arrangements be made for President Mahama because the presidential jet had been flown to France for routine servicing. It is essential to point out that those 2 alternative arrangements were unmistakably modest and nothing compared to the obscene ostentation of the current president's taste. Or say, Kufuor, what top private jets no? Mills, ene Mahama, eba be yusu ye. Na embre mienu pe, ena womu yusu sa private jets na embre no mo person mutu kwan because that time no, na private jets no, ye de akọ France, ye ko ye ho maintenance, ye ko ye ho adwuma. Eno kra no, jet Mahama fire no, na akwa ye se eka no, ye private jet na, ente se nde, President Akufo Addo die na, ono die wo fa jet na, eka daga na so na nye eka ketwa. Also, our latest oversight reveals that the following public outreach in the aftermath of President Akufo Addo's profligate expedition in May this year by opting for the world's most expensive and most extravagant private jet aircraft, the Airbus ACJ 320 Neo, which does not cost its clientele below £15,000 per hour to lease. He has since stayed away from that particular aircraft. And for very obvious reasons, this development may represent a rather small victory for the Ghanaian people, one may choose to argue. That notwithstanding, I am sorry to disappoint you. President Nana Addo Akufo Addo is unable to wean himself off his insatiable appetite for ultra-luxury charter jets at the expense of the struggling Ghanaian payer. He remains totally impervious to the backlash and the outcry from Ghanaians demanding that he lives up to his own pledge to protect the public purse by utilizing the presidential jet, which is a far cheaper and safer option. For his recent travels to the UK on the 27th of July 2021 to attend the Global Education Summit and last week's state visit to Germany, he blatantly refused to travel on the private jet. Instead, he opted for another top-of-the-range VIP luxury jata jet, specifically known to industry players as the Boeing 737-900ER BBJ3. Now, I say, Embra Ghana, Yakasaye, efa the first private jet awokofa ya na wotia £15,000 an hour no. Say watching who free ho. Ghana for energy say, oh, President Akufo Addo, listening government, listening president. Na ni enim say no. Na nanse ya wasansu do so obekwa abrochire no. Private jet, presidential jet Akufo to no ewo ho. President Akufo Addo use so awose dabi, won use da. Wasanso akwa foforo bia eno nso eno ho pictures ne de kire wo no. Eno nso ne boarding te se ba akona. Asem Okudzato aircano no. Or say the Luxembourg-based aircraft is registered LX Dio and operated by Global Jet Luxembourg. Its manufacturer serial number is 62515 with line number 5659. The 19-seater luxury jet, which has a hex code 4D0213, is configured VIP, has 2X CFM1 MI engines, and was delivered to the current operators in November 2015. Now, all of these things now, technicalities about the new private jets. No, I say very few luxury jets boast of its features. Its manufacturers say the cabin is divided into multiple sections to guarantee exceptional comfort. It provides a VIP lounge for relaxation, 5-star dining facilities, royal master bedroom, cinema room, specially delineated for watching movies, which is a separate accessory from other in-flight entertainment systems. And of course, just as you predicted correctly, complete with a luxury shower. Apparently, the sky bath continues unabated. All royalties paid to Defense Minister Nitiwu. It was see way so President Akufo Addo akwa fei. Just say, ye come master bedroom royal master bedroom papa. A sansu VIP lounge. Once eto de bia ebi mo eko club ne sanyama na ye wo VIP lounge ewo ho. Eho de esikafo pe na ekokoshe ho. Nkoye basabasa enti se normal club no eno ye VIP for. Enti private jet no ewo sa ade ni bi ewo VIP lounge. Nhunu say yes esikafo. Ewo 5-star dining facilities. Asa de wako 5-star restaurant. Bibia ye didi no a 5-star dining facility. Esanso was cinema room. Udidi wie wo da sori na afa wo pe movie bia ha. Cinema na wakotena ho odwodwon ho screen kese na wa hwe movie. Anya asem ketwa na entertainment systems a e was a private jet we mu no. We ka say yes. Ye gi eni. Na wo wie no ka say of course. Edware ewom. Edware ewom eti owie na o ka say all royalties paid to defense minister, because defense minister then like what say the NT Akufo Addo go for the first jet, and they say and no ne dware ne nyama. What I say, aha. Into also when so a dware papa be luxurious shower. A womb. I say if our government is dealing directly with the operators of the LX deal, then it is costing the Ghanaian taxpayer at least $14,000 per hour. It's way it's $14,000. When put there, if there is no middleman, who is a Ghana so there, you pay you for no more per middleman in some. If there is no middleman, na ye a free company ni host trader, ye 14, not less than $14,000 an hour. Bakono na ye £15, we a $14,000. I say, however, if our government is leasing the aircraft via brokers or middlemen, as it has gained notoriety for in many sectors, you shouldn't be surprised. The taxpayer, the Ghanaian taxpayer, is being billed between $18,000 and $22,000 per hour. That's right. So middleman bibe mudia every hour bia yetua between $18,000 to $22,000. Also, using the conservative rate of $14,000 per hour, the 2 trips of the UK and Germany, which require some 28 hours of travel distance in and out, plus an additional 13 hours of pickup and drop-off time, the taxpayer has been burdened again to the colossal tune of $574,000 At the current exchange rate, that is a staggering 3.46 million Ghana cedis. This is unconscionable rape of the public purse just to satisfy the creature comfort of a president who elects to live in vulgar ostentation in a manner that will make even Arabian kings envious. Cannot be allowed to continue. It is the reason I take the view that the time has come for this country to urgently formulate a policy on presidential travels. We either have a presidential jet or we don't. More so, the president's reckless decision not to use the presidential jet, which cost the Ghanaian taxpayer some $37 million in purchase price under President Kufuor, and which we continue to maintain at great cost to the Ghanaian taxpayer while His Excellency Nana Showboy globetrots in ultra luxury VIP charter aircraft at sky high rates, can no longer be left to the discretion of an immoderate president and the few politicians around him. See, it is really shocking, I must say, that the Ghanaian people can be treated with such presidential contempt when the dust is here to settle on the Airbus ACJ 320 new sky bath scandal, now infamous for the ministerial acrobatics in parliament just to cover up for the president, and yet a leader who styles himself as the foremost protector of the public purse affronts Ghanaians with such shameless intransigence. Hey, Okudzato, obro fun yi de esusun. Also, well, for his information, the battle for accountability on the earlier trip has not ended. They were saved by the bell only momentarily due to the parliamentary recess. President Akufo Addo can be assured that this latest misconduct will also be subjected to surgical scrutiny by the NDC caucus in Parliament when the August House resumes. The Akufo Addo Bawumia administration must govern with a conscience and with true sincerity. How can you ask protesting fix the country youth, COVID frontline healthcare workers, organized labor, including agitating members of UTAG, NAT, NAGRAT, Senior Staff Association University of Ghana, Federation of Universities Senior Staff Association, GMA, and a host of others to burden share and accept a paltry 4% wage increase to be paid by installments and still proceed to engage in such cruel, wasteful extravagance. If the president has no use for Ghana's presidential jets, he may as well sell it so we can at the very least raise some funds to buy vaccines A national presidential travel policy is a must, and we need it now. Asɛm Okudzato aka no sɛ ɛyɛ ya. Sɛ wɔn man ayɛ team a teachers for or cost strike. Public sector workers 4% per any ya to pay mu because yes sika ni ho. Nti yɛsrɛ mo. Presidents beto ni pay mu over 70%. And ye beto presidents pay mu over 70%. We are na sebe or kosiri sika ana or kobobosia jets out odem no and no more pictures and that screen enim no. Etiefo asem we there. Eje mo tre mo adwen o. Number na eda screen ase no. Ope se o tre wa adwen afafa ho ebra. Me da ase.